Data Wizard. Today we are going to continue on from the last video. Just to recap, if you haven't watched the previous video, I'm working on a project wherein I'm extracting likes and views from a YouTube channel named Freecodecamp to just analyze the data of which technology is kind of booming and how many people are liking it, or whether there is any kind of trend that we would be able to notice in these particular new technologies that people are studying and talking about. So on the previous video, I showed how to research for a particular project, and we are continuing from there. That in the previous video, I extracted one of the YouTube videos statistics, and we need to extract these statistics for all of the other videos and like put it in different dictionaries to like link it to a particular playlist. So for that, we have to extract all of the playlists from the YouTube channel. And yeah, that's what we are going to do today. Welcome. So we need to remove this. We don't need this anymore. I just wanted to show it to people how a particular API works. So that's what I did here. First thing we need to do is, well, go to, sorry, let's go to YouTube Data API and playlists. So this is a particular resource inside the data API of YouTube that is regarding the playlist. You can extract data, playlist data using this particular resource, and that's what we are planning to do today. Let's read through, understand what's going on here. Yeah. Return the collection of playlists that match the API request parameters. So it will retrieve all the playlists that I have specified. And maybe I need to mention the YouTube channel's ID somewhere, and yeah, that's how we do it. Moving forward, let's see. Okay, this is a required parameter inside that particular resource, and we need to specify any of these details to kind of get the access to the data that we are requiring, which is probably not this ID. We need this probably, the ID of each of the playlists inside the Freecodecamp channel. Yeah. So let's see if we can retrieve Freecodecamp's channel ID. Sorry, I got distracted. Mm, how do we do that? I am actually unsure. Will Freecodecamp be the channel ID? Not sure. Get channel ID for particular YouTube channel. At the rate Freecodecamp was the channel ID, I think. Still, I'm going to use this site, whatever this is. It retrieves things for us. So why not? Okay. Custom URL. Okay. So this is the channel ID that we have retrieved. I'm not sure if Freecodecamp would work, but I'll test it out as well. Why not? Yeah. After that, yep. Let's go forward. Request equals YouTube.playlists dot lists. If I'm not wrong. Let's check the code sample just for our help. Yeah. Yeah. The request. We are making a request to the YouTube playlists resource. Just to reiterate that, we are requesting it to YouTube first, then it's resource, which is playlist. Last time we did it for the video. and we are getting a list response from this particular request. Yeah. Okay. Wait, what? Yeah, that's about it. Let's go back here. And now we need to put the required parameter, which is part. And we need to mention which of these parameters we want to include. So let's do this. I want ID and content details. And then we need to specify channel ID. Is it the one that we got from that particular site? But I'm going to try Freecodecamp first. And response equals request dot execute to execute the particular request that we have created, and this is to just make it look good for you. Let's see if it works. Channel not found. Interesting. Clear. Let's try the YouTube channel ID that we got. Oh, okay. Now hmm, it's weird. I want all the items. Okay, default value is 5, right? So I'm not getting all of the values that are requested for here. So I'm just checking this max results, which also I haven't mentioned. So the default value is 5 here. That's why we are receiving only 5. Okay, let's mention the max results. Is it right? Yeah, R capital. Hopefully this works. I think it works. What if I mention 73? Nope. I want all channels. It's only retrieving 50. Sorry, not channels, playlists, my bad. How to change that? See, this is what it is like. Something doesn't work out sometimes. So we try and understand what we can do to figure out how to rectify our situation. How do I go to next page? Let me just check. If I can go to next page, then we can work this out. So in an API response, this is the next page token that we could use. I'm not sure how to use it though. Should I just mention the next page token? Not sure. Let's see what's going to. Something might break, that's about it. So that's what we do. Let's just copy paste. Let's see if we can retrieve all the columns. Nope, doesn't work. Can I do just page token then? Maybe. Not sure how to work this. Let's see. The YouTube video might go long, but it is what it is, guys. It's completely unscripted, so that's the issue. But I wanted to do it raw to make it understand to other people that it is okay to have errors and how to like continue to keep researching instead of stopping. So that's what we are doing today. Maybe I'll try some other instead of ID. Let's try a snippet maybe. I don't know. I could use Google, but I just wanted to see, make some changes here and there and see if it works. Okay. It's still retrieving only 5 pages. Yeah, trying to understand. Let's see. Nope. So we are now Googling because I give up. And it's going to be a long video if I don't give up. Retrieve in data API. This helps a lot. Stack Overflow is the best here. The YouTube API is a page in it, so you need to get to the next page of results. See, this is what the issue we were facing. Oh, okay. So we have to make the call twice. So for example, here we are. Let's execute. Let's clear this one now. Just to, what did I do? Oh. So now we are getting 5 pages, right? To go to the next page, we have to use this particular token and make another call. So we are going to basically run the program twice. Anyway, I'm going to do max results equals 50. Clear this. I won't usually clear this, but since I'm doing a video, I'm doing that. Yeah. Now we have the next page code, but we also need to store all of this responses that we have received. What have we received? Why is it half? Let's do 5 first, just to analyze what we have here. Like, so I did this because, okay, what? Oh, stupid. I removed the print button. That's why it wasn't showing anything. Yeah. Now, so basically, I removed it to understand how the particular response is. So it's inside a dictionary. That is the first level. and we need to get to each of the IDs that we are getting for now, right? So that's what we are trying to do here. So let's see. This is how you retrieve items from a dictionary. So dictionary is something where we have a key and there's a value to a key. For example, items is a key and this is the value of that particular items key. So to access this, you need to mention this items key inside this bracket. So yeah, that's what we are doing. Let's just to show you again clearly. Let's clear pun intended. If it is a pun, I'm not sure. Anyway, moving forward. Yeah, yeah. Now you can see that I have got the items section directly, and we also need to get inside items to get retrieve this particular ID. And inside items, it's in a list form. So list is a completely separate data structure from the dictionary. You can Google list, but list is just simply a data structure where you store everything sequentially and it's comma separated. That's about it. And to traverse the list, it's usually with integers. So you can use 0, 1, 2, 3 to access particular sections of the list or particular item of the list. So let's try 0 here. Wait, let me first clear. Yeah. So as you do 0, it only retrieves the first section for us, which we don't want. We want all the sections, right? So we need to figure something else out. So each of the different YouTube videos, sorry, YouTube playlists is in a separate list, if I'm not wrong. Let's try something. So I'm going to do a for loop for now. For, well, ID in response. Yeah, maybe this. Yep. Okay. So for context, I have done a for loop. A for loop is basically, in basic terms, you are looping through a particular section or a data structure. In our case, we have this particular response dot items that we are looping through. This is currently a list, right? Because we saw that this is a list section inside which there's a dictionary. So for list section, so I have done a for loop on this particular list section that we received, and I am attaching a variable to each of the lists that is inside this particular section. So this will be a whole separate variable just for each of the lists. So basically, for example, suppose let me check what's the name. So this is the Freecodecamp podcast, right? So for this, we have done a for loop. So the first ID that will be the variable, there will be a separate variable for each of these particular playlists. For example, one will be for Freecodecamp, one will be for Python, etc., etc. This is how we traverse across a lot of variables that you are doing, for example. I might not have done a good part of explaining how the for loop works, but it's quite easy. You can just Google it, yeah. Anyway, so inside this particular for loop, we are now retrieving IDs of each of the playlists, correct? That's about it. And at the end, it's printing all of these 5 IDs for us. So the retrieval part of it is done. But I need all of them. So I'm going to kind of work for it. Playlist IDs. I'm creating a separate empty list and I'm going to, instead of printing it, I'm going to just append all the IDs to the playlists list, playlist ID list. I know it's a bit confusing, but it will take time if you haven't learned coding. Take baby steps. There are a lot of free channels out there that teach coding. Okay, my bad. So after appending, so I'll show you what happens. After appending, like I said, list is just a data structure wherein values are stored sequentially. Uh, this one first portion of the list is one video, then this other ID is second video. That's how it is usually stored, and that's what we did. Now, since we need to do max results 50, so that I have all the 50 playlists that are needed for today, 50 and more actually. I need to figure out how we're working that. Okay, this is done. I'll print the response. Sorry, I need pprint. Otherwise, you won't understand anything. So pprint is a library that makes the responses look better. Otherwise, they look like this. I'll show you. So this is what you get, which is quite annoying to be honest, and difficult to understand for me as well, not just for you. So we use Prettypen to make our lives easier. Yeah. So I'm printing this sorry, not response, but this particular response to get the next page token, so I can make another request. I'm not sure how this works because I haven't done this something like this, so we'll find out. So let's see. To get remaining, we will do the same call, but setting page token into the token you received. Okay. So we are doing the same call, but page token is being set to what we received in this particular call, which is this next page token. Sorry, this. Yeah. Let's see if it works though. Nope, that is not what we want. So basically two calls, yeah. I don't know if it will work. Let's find out. Let's find out. Playlist ID print. Just to get the length of the IDs we have. No, we need 23. That's weird. That is weird. Wait, why did I copy paste this? That's so wrong. My bad, guys. Whatever. Now we have 50. Okay. Sorry. So what happened was I copy pasted it with request and response as well. So it got confused. Maybe I think I'm not so sure, but we'll find out. Maybe I'll just put it in this one. Nope, doesn't work. Okay, let's read up more. Do the exact same call. This one's difficult. If you want a pattern. Let's put some values. Let's see the example that this gentleman has posted to understand how to work through this. So he has created a function to fetch all the playlist videos. While okay, so I understood what's happening here. We have to make another request. Since we only have, well, one more page, we can do it right away. Otherwise, we would have to do a function call or make a function like this person has to not make it repeatedly. Actually, fine, we'll do it twice for now. Let's not complicate stuff for new people who are unsure about coding or don't understand coding. Let's do next page equals same thing, but we put in the token. Oh boy, no, I forgot the token that I had. Let's go. Yeah, CDIQAA. Yeah. Now let's comment this one. Now we will again have to run a for loop because we created a whole different variable for this one. So that's why you shouldn't repeat everything. Response to, and we have to run the for loop again just to two items. Now we have all 73. Okay, this was a long code because I fucked up a bit here, but yeah. Moving forward, just to show you what we have, I'm printing out the playlist IDs that we retrieved today, and yep, all 73 of the playlist IDs for you guys. I'll of course do the code better when I'm not recording afterwards, but yeah, for now we have retrieved all the playlist IDs and you have seen what I did. So basically we weren't able to retrieve more than 50 results at once. So we make another API call using this different page token that we got in the previous response, and then we execute another request towards the API. That's about it from my side today, guys. I'm going to explain it and put this particular section in a function for next time to make it look better, because this is not how you're supposed to code. Just for the video, I have coded it up and put it out there. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next video.